I got a special guest here, Mr. Thoro himself, and we're going to be talking Comic Spec.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Yes, it is your boy Thoro. I am here from Keep It Thoro Comics, man, along with my man Newbie. You know what time it is, man. Let's do it.
Let's roll. All right, guys, I got my man Thoro from Thoro Comics here. We're going to be talking spec books. We got 3 books each, so stay tuned. 2-part video. First part is on my channel. Second part, you're going to have to click down below and go ahead to Thoro Comics. All right, keep it thorough. First up, we got some friends to talk about. So we got Bleecker Street Comics, bleekerstreet.com. Go get 10% off with hashtag newbiecomics, hashtag 1. Next up, we got Mutant Beaver Comics. Use code word newbie10, get 10% off. They ship everywhere. So if you're in the States, you're in Canada, don't worry. They got you connected. And of course, Big B Comics, 3 stores, 1 in Barrie, 1 in Hamilton, 1 in Niagara. You know the one I rep. Go check them out. They ship everywhere as well.
Damn, bro. You got a ton of stores you got to be repping.
All right. So here we go. We're going to kick it off. Thoro, let's do it.
Can't wait for it, man. Hell of a list, guys. So stay tuned. Here we go, man.
All right, guys, we're going to kick it off. First book up. Here it is.
All right. So first book up, guys, that we have, it's a book of mine, a personal choice that I got right here. And everybody might be looking at this one and be like, damn, Inhuman, #1. That's right, from 2014. First appearance of Lash. Oh, man, yo, shout out to Newbie, because he's putting everything. He's giving you guys the selling prices from these books, which is super awesome. Something that I really appreciate every time I check out his channel. He said it's selling at $5 US. Yes, great book. This is personally, there are some other variants that you can look out for this book, guys. But this is the go-to book right here, because none other do you have his first appearance inside the guts of this book, but you also have his first appearance on the cover. The reason why I have this book up here, guys, is because it's about a character, Lash. He's hell-bent on getting rid of all the growing numbers of Inhumans out there. Okay, and if you guys are wondering why I'm bringing Inhumans with all this talk about the Eternals movie, I think a lot of the choices and everything that I have on his list has a lot to do with that, because the Eternals, as much as I'm not that much of a fan of the Eternals, I had to do my homework. But one of the things that I will say, I truly enjoyed what Neil Gaiman put out there. So with that being said, guys, this is one of the reasons why I have this Inhuman #1. Again, guys, he's hell-bent just getting rid of every Inhumans around the world, because he believes that only a few have the right to undergo Terrigenesis. Okay, so this is a great enemy to Mrs. Marvel, and not only that, America Chavez. If you guys have not heard it yet, America Chavez is official. She's going to be showing up in that Doctor Strange Madness of the Multiverse. So you guys definitely want to add this book onto the list.
Yeah, you know, anytime I see a book selling for $5, and you can sell me on it like you did, sir, I'm probably going to pick it up. You can find these books. They're out there. You know, that's kind of like a little catchphrase I say, because sometimes it's hard to believe, right? Like speculators, they talk about a book and then people think, it's probably not out there. No, this book is out there. It's $5. The cover is fire or fuego, whichever you want. But yeah, Thoro, you're absolutely right. The things that he's trying to do, getting rid of all the Inhumans and the Eternals and all that, plus the possibility of finding, you know, an enemy for Miss Marvel and America Chavez. You probably got something here, man. And you know what? At that cheap buy-in, I mean, let's face it. We can all find a book that we can flip for $10. You got an extra $5. Boom. There you go.
Yeah, facts, man. And again, you just never know what these things could turn into. But again, that's the reason why we do our homework here. Myself, Newbie, we're doing our homework constantly to help you guys out, and we're giving you the cheat sheet. So there you guys have it.
All right, so this is my book, and let's, you know, stick with Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel, I mean, this shouldn't be a surprise to a lot of people, but guys, this book is selling at $8 to $15. The importance here is it's the first meeting of Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel. Kamala Khan, I think, is going to be the next future. I don't think, you know, Brie Larson and all that's going to hang around. But these meetings do have meaning, especially when you look at the price tag. Again, $8 to $15. This heats up. If that actually happens, you could see this being like around that 25, 30, who knows where. But again, if you're looking from that spec value, from that profit value, if you do it over and over, you're going to make some coin. Again, Miss Marvel is going to be the future. Whether you believe that or not, that's up to you. But these characters are going to be the future. So you might want to stick around. You know, you might want to grab all these books that these characters are, or have rather, importance in them.
100%. I'm going to agree with you on this. This is a great book to have on the list, guys. If you guys have not been aware of this book or anything that's going on in the MCU right now currently, you guys know Kevin Feige, he's always looking at phase 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who knows where the hell will end at some point. But you guys got to be on on the lookout for a lot of this stuff. Think about the future. Think ahead of everything. I always say it on a consistent basis, man. Stay 10 steps ahead of the game. That way you guys will not be spending every penny that you have in your pocket. Again, first meeting of Captain Marvel, a.k.a. Carol Danvers, and Mrs. Marvel, Kamala Khan. Great book right here, because you guys know already, if you guys have been paying attention to all MCU-related news, the movie's happening. You saw that nice little S, very same S pattern that's right here for Mrs. and Miss Marvel. Yes, it was there. So that right there just goes to show you she is 100% going to be in the next Marvel movie. So check that out, man. Great book, dude. Great book. All right. And this is my book right here. A lot of people probably looking at this one and thinking like, Civil War, didn't this happen? Well, listen, Civil War is taking so many parts. Again, if you guys could look at just at the history of a lot of things, yes, this book is great. Reason why, guys, because it is the first appearance of the Celestial Destructor. Again, shout out to Newbie, because he's putting these prices up for me. It's making my life a lot easier. He's saying it's currently selling at $4 to $18 US. Because I know, shout out to my fellow Canadians. I wish I could convert that for you. I have no idea. So shout out to everybody out there in Canada, because I do have family up there in Toronto. Shout out to my family in Toronto. And again, yeah, first appearance of Celestial Destructor. Why, guys? Because he is a servant of the first firmament. Okay, a lot of people are wondering, is that gonna come out again, man? The Eternals movie. A lot of this has to. They're saying that a lot of the stuff that's about to come out in the MCU is all based around the Eternals. We know they're pretty much the ones that created everything, along with the Celestials, the celestial beings creating all that stuff. Not only is the Celestial Destructor a servant of the first firmament, guys, he is also a member of the Aspirants. That's right. He was sent by the first firmament to infect and cause as much damage as possible to eternity. Again, guys, this is a great book, because you never know what type of characters are going to introduce. And as far as what's been, rumors, let's say you call it rumors, but I really wouldn't call it a rumor, especially when they say that there's another 3 films set for the Eternals universe. So with that being said, man, stay ahead of the game. Again, a Celestial Destructor. How badass is that? You guys have personally seen it out there. The Celestials are big as hell. And hey, you need a Celestial Destructor to tame them down, right? So again, man, with everything that's going on, again, even going back to how I presented the book earlier in Human Number 1, it goes to show you why this book is also here on the list today, man.
You know what? I couldn't disagree with you. I agree with you 100% on everything that you said, especially that selling price at $4 to $18 US, 18 being the high. First off, I mean, if you don't know, I'm an Iron Man fan, so I like this cover because he's on it. The fact, and you hit it right on the nose too, Thoro. There's 3 projects with Eternals, and I think Eternals is going to change everything. Comics, the movies, the way they do it, the characters that they bring. I think it's just going to be insane. I think we haven't even scratched the surface, and I get it. The trailer was a little lame, the first one, but this is the perfect time to buy all these, keys, whether they be minor or not, for Eternals and cosmic stuff. Again, $4, you can't go wrong. Totally like this pick. Totally love it. Now I got to go get it.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Go get it. Trust me. Go check your LCSs, man. Show love to your LCSs. Give them support. You guys know after COVID, man, a lot of these LCSs lost a ton of money. So definitely go and show your love and support to them, because, again, you will find this book there. It is chilling in a bin somewhere, and we're just overlooking at it because we're all like, Civil War is done. We don't need it. But here's the reason why you do, all right? So let's keep this moving along, man, and we're going to go with my man, Newbie.
All right, guys. So this, Fantastic Four is one of my favorite things. I'm super pumped that they're coming out with a franchise, a movie. Who knows what's going to happen? Everybody is very strung up on Franklin Richards, and rightfully so. I mean, his book has got 2 first appearances technically. I have that annual Fantastic Four, annual 6, but it's the baby. And sometimes people will argue with you about like the whole baby thing. You know, they talk about cable and things like that. So why not get your bases covered? $3.76 is like a $1 to $5 book. So even if it doesn't hit and you're thinking, newbie, you know what? It's going to be the annual. It's going to be the baby. Okay. For $1 to $5, just take a chance. Because if this is the book, you know, this one plus $2.45, that's when Franklin is an adult. So you never know. And this book is fairly cheap rather. And it's a lot of places, man. So like, why not just have your bases covered? I personally think that Franklin Richards is going to be a long-term player. And I'm shocked to see the prices. And Thoro, you might know this, you know, just as well as I do, but like when a book gets out of reach, what do people do? They go for the next best thing. This one is a little blurry. So $2.45 or $3.76 could be major players. Nobody's talking about $3.76. Maybe pick it up.
All right. So there you guys have it, man. Again, great freaking choice. I couldn't have said it better than newbie. All right. One of the biggest things, you better believe, guys, if you guys are not thinking into the future, you're not thinking ahead of things, ain't no way in hell the MCU is going to bring a Fantastic Four team without adding Franklin Richards to it. You want to know why? Because we've already been there. We've seen what they already did with the Fantastic Four. The last thing I want to see them do is repeat it. Again, the last thing I want to see them do is repeat it. I'm repeating this for a reason. All right? I'm not doing it. There's nothing wrong with the video. Everything is good. But this is a great book, man. I feel like my man Newbie went on my cheat sheet, and I think he stole a couple of these books here. Nah, no, I'm just lying. But, yo, a great damn book, man. Fantastic Four $3.76. Again, yo, this is dollar bin fodder. Dollar bin fodder all day long. Go and check, man. Back bins everywhere. I guarantee you not a soul touches this book because they just go right through it. And they're like, whatever, this isn't a key, but it definitely is. All right? So, let's go. Let's keep it moving, man. All right. So, again, man, Newbie, making my job easier here. We got a book that I definitely love, that I definitely enjoy. Again, why? Because it's a Silver Surfer title. I'm a big Silver Surfer fan. But why? Why is this book here? Silver Surfer Annual number 6. This, guys, is the first appearance of Legacy, a.k.a. Janice Vell. All right? Currently, man, again, shout out to my boy putting the selling price points on that. I don't even do that. Yeah, $7 to $18, man. $7 to $18, not a bad gamble. Reason why, guys, this is great speculation as far as everything that's going on. Not only does this revolve around everything as far as the Eternals, this is also revolving around everything as far as Secret Invasion, the Skrulls, all that stuff, guys, along with the Kree. So remember that a lot of this goes back to all this stuff. Eventually, all of this will just culminate into one giant little world, and they will all come together. This is a great movie, and even, you know, as far as having the Captain Marvel 2 movie coming out, this is, again, another great spec. This guy is crazy. If you guys do not know anything, go and check it out. Go take a read for yourself. There's a Kree leader, Kree captain. I can't remember his name exactly, but this man right here, Janice Vell, literally kills him, puts a hand right through his chest and rips his heart out. Who the hell would have ever thought you'd see something like that in a comic book, especially around this time? And not really, not too often. But guess what? He did some Mortal Kombat fatality type of thing on that. Again, great character. He also ends up taking over the name of Photon. A lot of folks out there might not have known that. But yes, Photon, who was initially Monica Rambeau, she actually graciously gave up that name to him. There's so much to this character that we often just overlook. Again, great character with tons of potential. Really like what they're doing. And again, you can't go wrong with a Silver Surfer book.
Totally agree. And, you know, a lot of people are on, again, that cosmic stuff, that Silver Surfer stuff. Look at, you know, what Fantastic Four, 48, 49, even 50 have done. Anything cosmic related, Silver Surfer, Fantastic Four, all that stuff is just crazy. When we were talking about this, you are the reason I purchased 2 of these copies on eBay. I found one for $5. I found one for $8. So I'm happy they're out there. And just, you know, all the information that Thoro gave you, exactly right. You know, who can go wrong with the Silver Surfer cover, and with all the connections that this character has, it's not far-fetched. Sometimes you know, it's not clear, it's blurry, but in the end, it's a good chance, it's a good gamble.
Yeah, definitely, man. I appreciate you having it on here and letting me know because I didn't even know what it was going on the secondary market. I forever have been finding this. Again, check your back bins.
You can
Lots
definitely
of
find this one in back bins, man. A lot of
oh
people
hell
don't
yeah.
know what this is.
Yeah. A lot of people don't. I've trust me. I found a lot of copies of this book, and a lot of people just overlook them. So go and check it out. Check them out. You might find your LCS literally having like 10, 20 copies of this book. And I mean, you might go to the counter that might ask you questions. Try your luck at it. Try your luck at it, man.
Questions.
Exactly. All right, man. Let's keep it moving, man.
All right, I'm gonna stick with Fantastic Four, number 273. And if you guys pay attention to me, I've been talking about this book for a while. Finally giving out some secrets, but this is the first full appearance of Nathaniel Richards, who is Reed Richards' father. This is also him on the cover. Now, it's not the greatest cover, let's be real, but you got She-Hulk there, all the characters that we're about to see. Time travel, Kang, all that stuff. Again, with the multiverse, the space stuff, the cosmic, it's all there. And I can't think of them just doing Kang as being the only time traveler. I think that they could bring in different characters. I think this one is a very undervalued book. You can find this book for $2 to $5. Might I add, you can find this book for $2 to $5 in like pristine condition. And there's one sale, selling on eBay, and I get it. People can put whatever price they want, but there's a reason why some of these prices have gone up. A month ago, a slab of this was going for $50. Now it's going at 100. A lot of sales in this book, so you can kind of see that some other people are thinking about this. So you might want to jump on this one, especially like I said, with the Kang stuff, the multiverse, the Fantastic Four, all that stuff. In today's Marvel, I mean, anybody can show up. Anybody can come from a different universe, multiverse, whatever the case may be. This one is cheap. It's out there. You might be able to make a few bucks.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Dude, again, some people probably be, man, you guys need to disagree. Oh, I'm going to agree on this one, too. There's a reason why we're doing this collab, man. Because listen, my man's bringing out some hot books. And this is a book that a lot of folks overlook. And he's 100% correct. You will probably find this in a back bin somewhere, and 100% will find it in pristine condition because not a lot of folks are thinking about Nathaniel Richards. Again, great cover, great first appearance. And guys, go back to what he just talked about. He talked about Kang the Conqueror. We already know somebody already got casted for that role. We're going to see what they're going to bring to the table. Remember that all these characters that are coming out, this is a great way because you can speculate at home. It's a great way. It's like a revolving door. It all revolves around something. Now we're talking about Kang. Kang has a lot to do with the Fantastic Four. So, guys, listen, he said it. Time travel. There's no other better way to freaking talk about it. Another great book for being the last one on the list here tonight. Yo, listen, dope book. I can't say anything else about this, and a great choice. And I'm only going to say one last thing is you will definitely see this book, and I will feel like punching myself in the face, literally, because I saw this at an LCS, and I shit you not, saw this at an LCS for $45, a 9.8.
Oh,
yes, $45, 9.8 on the wall, and I guarantee you that book is no longer there. Guaranteed. And right now I'm kicking myself.
Damn. All right, Newbieverse, that's the books we got. Remember, this is a 2-part video. So to see part 2 of what we do and what we talk about spec-wise, you got to go to Keep It Thorough Comics. Link down below. Make sure you go sub them, check them out. Thorough, thank you so much for tuning in, having fun, chatting. Great time.
Definitely, bro. Yo, it's an honor and a pleasure to be here with you, joining you on your channel, doing a video for all the folks out there, all the collectors. Again, yes, man, 2-parter, guys. Come out and check out part 2 because I tell you right now, you will not be disappointed, and you will definitely see some books that you're probably going to be like, damn, I thought what we just saw on Newbie's channel was going to be freaking the end of the list. No, man, listen, we did a 2-parter. Come over here, join the rest of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let us know what you enjoyed, what books you guys are thinking about picking up that you guys are seeing here on Newbie's list today, because there's some fire books, fire books, man. Again, thank you for having me, bro. Really appreciate it, man. And yo, anytime, you know how it is, brother.
Let's roll. All right, guys. Later.
Peace.